Today I'll be talking about Logan Paul, as he's done something pretty bad recently, attempting to silence and censor YouTubers criticizing him despite all the videos he's trying to get took down being within the guidelines.
Logan Paul is attacking my channel because I exposed the man he is in one of my videos last week. This goes a lot deeper than just me, and it seems he's trying to wipe certain information he doesn't want out there from the internet.
This could also possibly get Logan Paul banned off of YouTube as well. To explain this, we're going to start from the beginning of the story, where Logan Paul is in a lawsuit with Coffeezilla due to Coffeezilla's videos over CryptoZoo and, quote, purposely spreading false information. And recently, in public documents regarding all of this, some text messages were shown from Logan Paul between him and a friend, where he says some pretty Logan Paul type of things, like some stuff you'd expect him to say. Here is Kavos reading those out.
Logan Paul, lawyering up, suing this into the ground. His friend. Then everything will come out. Court docs are public. Logan, so everyone will see what happened, for better or for worse. Logan's friend, to let others know it's not worth coming at you. His friend again, there's a price to pay. Logan, that's the idea. I see the momentum is building because the throne is being shook right now. Logan Paul, need to shut it down. His friend, public humiliation is always more effective. Logan Paul, totally agree. Paul also admitted he wanted to make sure Coffeezilla pays for his reporting about Paul. Logan, Zilla will pay one way or another. Logan again, I will make sure of it. And then it gets even crazier. Logan Paul admitted he is suing Coffeezilla just to make his life difficult. Logan Paul, just to make his life difficult. When Paul's friend tries to talk him off the ledge stating, bro, you're a billionaire, implying Paul does not need to spend his time trying to punish Coffeezilla, Paul responded that he is a petty billionaire. Paul also acknowledges Coffeezilla would have a difficult time paying any alleged damages. Paul admitted he just wants to make Coffeezilla suffer along with anyone else he feels has wronged him. Logan, I want people who wronged me to suffer. Logan again, while I continue getting wins on their grave.
As you can see, this is an entire act by Logan Paul, and is completely malicious. I have no idea why this is still going on when these texts are out there. These texts honestly don't even seem real because they're just so, absurd and out there. And this guy is still on YouTube, by the way, and is allowed to post videos and make more money off the website, despite being a crypto scammer, despite all the stuff he's done in the past, and despite maliciously suing other YouTubers and harassing them. And on top of all that, he is a WWE wrestler. My point about Logan Paul needing to be banned from YouTube only gets proven more and more each day. But to go on, these text messages were covered by Kavos and several other YouTubers, and some of those YouTubers who showed these messages ended up getting privacy complaints from YouTube, telling them that they had to go back in their video and cut out certain timestamps, and if you didn't think you did anything wrong, they would go and review it themselves, and if they deemed something was wrong, they would remove the video and would give you a community guideline strike.
Got an email from YouTube the other night, and the video I uploaded on Logan got this complaint. Dear Kavos, we would like to inform you that we have received a privacy concern about your content. Before we review the content, we would like to give you an opportunity to review and, if necessary, modify or remove any potentially private information within the reported content. Receiving this notice does not imply a violation of the YouTube privacy guidelines, and no action has been taken against your content or channel at this time. Please find below the list of the reported content with the reported video timestamp. Please note that the violation may also occur at other timestamps, as well as in the audio, title, video description, channel image or background. Reported content and details, the video upload on Logan, and the timestamps were 7 minutes 52. YouTube goes on to say what happens next. We encourage you to review the video at the timestamps and determine if you would like to edit, blur, or remove the content to resolve the individual's privacy concern. Please note that you may need to remove the content entirely in order to resolve the issue. Removing violative personal information within the video may allow the video to stay on the platform. If the individual's privacy concern is not resolved, and after our review we find that there is indeed a violation of our privacy guidelines, the entire video will be removed. Making the video private does not resolve the privacy complaint. We will evaluate the content shortly against our privacy guidelines to determine if any restrictions are warranted. Yours sincerely, YouTube Legal Support Team. The privacy complaint is an extremely shady tactic to try and remove videos, because as you can see when reading, even if you censor things, they'll ask the person complaining if the privacy complaint has been, resolved to their liking, and if not, they will review a video and decide whether it stays up or stays down, and that's it. Your video can just be gone in a flash, no appeal, nothing.
Now, as far as I know, privacy complaints have to be sent from the person. So Logan Paul himself would have to send out these privacy complaints about the videos. And if YouTube either messed up or deemed the segment that needed to be cut out to be against the guidelines, they would have, like I said earlier, a community guideline strike on their channel, which usually lasts around 3 to 4 months. And sometimes you can get really BS ones from older videos and such, and these possibly hurt your channel as well in other ways. So it's not good to have these like strikes on your channel at all. And the thing is, these are false reports. As per YouTube's own guidelines, using public documents is okay in YouTube's eyes, as stated in their terms of service.
YouTube's goal is to ensure creators and users feel safe when using YouTube. That's why we have policies to protect user privacy and processes for you to let us know if content posted on YouTube violates your privacy or sense of safety. If someone has used your personal information without your permission, including using AI-generated content that looks or sounds like you can report it and ask to have it removed from YouTube. This is called the privacy complaint process. Let's walk through some things to keep in mind and what you can report when it comes to privacy complaints. First, note that privacy complaints can only be made by you if the content is specifically about you. There are only a few exceptions to this, like if the privacy violation involves someone you're legally authorized to represent, like your minor child. But in the vast majority of cases, you can only submit for yourself. When it comes to determining if content should be removed for a privacy violation, we also look at factors like public interest, newsworthiness, consent, and whether the information is otherwise publicly available.
This is public information, as the court documents are public information and anyone can have. You can simply Google Paul v. Findeisen and the court listener website pops up with all the information on it. A couple of other YouTubers got this threat, and as far as I know, no action has been took on anyone other than the initial warning. And if there was, it should get removed after a moment in time. And that's another thing, is that sometimes there's going to be mistakes with YouTube. Some of these people are going to be falsely struck post-review. And if you don't know better, just because of like lack of knowledge or research, someone might take down their own video because of the threat. And that's one less important video on Logan Paul out there. Although I think most people would probably do an update video about the threat they got. I think even some videos have been took down, whether by the creator or by YouTube. Another reason could be possibly they are under review still. And I think usually if your stuff's under review or if it has an issue, it gets privated for a moment while it's under the processes. But this is a bad look, and I'm sure that having your video under review can definitely hurt the video and your channel. But this entire thing Logan is doing is shady and terrible to do to other YouTubers. And Logan trying to take down videos only makes him look worse. But as we've seen in those texts, he is petty, he doesn't care, and he can be a bad guy and already is, and it doesn't really affect him.
He tells a much more aggressive approach from Logan. So he received a copyright strike on one of his Logan Paul videos. He appealed the strike and the video got reinstated 12 days later. So after the copyright strike failed and his video came back, he then got a privacy complaint from Logan about the same video.
One of my more popular videos, it got 19,000 views in less than 2 days. And it was really popping off. And then they copyright striked it. After they copyright striked it, I appealed. And then 10 days later, it was actually 12 days, right? 12 days later, they didn't file a lawsuit. But then so my video was re-uploaded again. And then just now, as soon as it was re-uploaded, because the person who filed the false copyright strike now knows the video is live again because they were told, oh, you didn't sue within 10 days or file for legal action, so it's not actually copyright. Then they filed for a privacy thing, which again, it's a Logan Paul video. All my screenshots are either screenshots of Logan Paul in Coffeezilla or the legal documents verbatim. So I didn't think anything was wrong. They then filed it against 3 of my videos. And of course, I just didn't do anything because I didn't think anything was wrong. And then YouTube removed all 3 videos.
But Logan Paul is even warned by a friend beforehand saying, hey, if you sue this guy, everything is going to be shown in court documents and they're going to be public. To which Logan responds with, so everyone will see what happens for better or worse. Logan has also been back and forth online about his thoughts with Coffeezilla. At one point he's thanking him, and then the next he's trashing him. It's truly hard to say which one he really believes. I'm pretty sure, since, now there's a lawsuit, probably does not think too highly of him despite what he said online beforehand. There's also an amount of ego and ignorance whenever it comes to stuff like this. If I was Logan Paul, I would just assume it's a losing battle, knowing that my text about saying I want to ruin this guy's life and make his life difficult would be in these court documents. Although there's so many legal loopholes out there, I don't know. It's actually insane what people can get away with nowadays. But another good detail is, from my research, Logan Paul can actually get banned for these false privacy complaints. It says here, yes, abusing privacy complaints on YouTube can be a bannable offense. YouTube takes measures against channels that are dedicated to violating its guidelines or that have a single case of severe abuse, which includes misuse of the complaint system, misusing complaint system to target or harass users, or to remove legitimate content, can lead to account termination. This probably won't happen to Logan Paul though, but I don't see why not, because Logan isn't really a big YouTuber like he was in the past. He isn't as important as he used to be, because back in the day, he's one of the biggest vloggers out there and didn't do that much wrong. But nowadays, it's just thing after thing after thing that he does, and he's not really that important. He's not really a key point on YouTube, other than commentary YouTubers talking about him and him doing more bad things. Sure, he's still big now, but he's done enough to get banned at this point. It's close with the Forest incident, but I think he only got his ads took away for like a month or two. Also, speaking of the Forest, he said that he would return to Japan if he got accepted by the people and the government, which hopefully they never do. We need to stop letting people get away with stuff, especially people like Logan who don't really change, or if they do, they just go from one thing to another. People still do collab streams with Logan as well, and some of the most weirdest behavior I've ever seen, that someone so scummy could have so much power still. Logan just has a weird amount of power that in the end doesn't really help him at all, because getting away with these privacy complaints for a little bit, or getting videos took down, in the end doesn't really help you. People are going to tweet about it, the word is going to spread, people are going to make more videos on you, you're going to look even scummier and sketchier. And I just don't see why Logan has all this power. But let me know what y'all think about this situation in the comments down below. As you all already know, I think he should have been banned off the platform a long time ago, and it seems like now there is even more of a reason. Another weird thing is, I don't think this subject has really been talked about by a lot of people, so make sure to spread the word. Thank you all for the support, and make sure to follow my Twitter, it is linked in the description below. Make sure to like and subscribe as I make videos on YouTube dramas, lolcows, and more. A bunch of big videos are coming in the future. And in the end, I'm PERK30, and keep God close.